Right, hello everyone, hope you're doing well. Evening, morning, wherever you may be. Welcome to it's the first time we're actually streaming not live POVing in this tournament, actually. It's the 2v2 Summermania by the ZH Mana server. A semis edition, nonetheless. We did a match the other day featuring myself and Tommy, and we kind of got our asses kicked against Spaghetti and MaTi. Gonna see Spaghetti and MaTi again tonight, this time against GuDe and Justice. Let's see if they can do any better. Let's see, can I get you guys this very quickly? Yes, we can. Let's just go over this very quickly. Sponsored by these people here, aka with 75, MaTi, myself, and Tom with 50, Kazoo as well with 50, and Piddix with 25. Distribution of that here. Rules, usual sort of rules, really. Main things to note is about no surrendering for power, things like that. This sort of stuff. Weaker player dies, he exits. Stronger player dies, he exits. Exactly. So it's just standard stuff, really, when it comes to 2v2s. Link to this, if you want to see in your own time, is available in the description. For this stage, it's round robin, then knockout, and we're currently in the round robin stage. It is a best of 9. The veto per team on the matchup. We kind of introduced that rule after having it in the last set. It was kind of the first one, so we were able to get away with that. Not that it mattered. If we get a 4-4, then Decider is Stealth Mirror on Volcano. Okay, right. That should cover us for now. I will load up 0 hour, and I should probably let the players know as well that we're good to go.
Welcome to Generals Online.
Let's change our name as well. And okay. Just put some big map on for now. Let me just let the players know what the password is. Just a second. And we will do that. Okay. Players now know. Which reminds me, I think we need to do a spin the wheel. So let me set that up very, very quickly. Wheel of names. There we go. I'm going to do this just whilst you guys can see the screen. Hopefully the players see that soon enough. Wheel of names. And we need 2 names. MaTi. And we're going to say up against GuDe. And then we're going to actually change this custom. Get confused with this. Add image. Oh no, not that. Let's try that again. Add background. See if this actually makes it look any better or not. No, it looks terrible. But it's only 2, so whatever. Alright, we got GuDe. Need 3 more. Waiting for Justice, MaTi, and Spaghetti. I will get the wheel of names up shortly. Once we have all the players. Let's also... Hello, Hod, by the way, Hod Daddy. Good to see you, man. Let me actually get the stream chat up on my phone, shall we? Mr. Justice. Alright, Team 1 is here. Visit channel. Okay. Hello, Memphis. Don't know about Hot Streamer. I have an exam tomorrow. Not able to watch. Oh, that is very sad times. Good luck, though. Even though you probably haven't heard this. Good question. It would be pretty worrying for me if GuDe and Justice win this. Because... then it's that classic case of losing to the guys that lost. That would not be good. I thought Spaghetti played very solidly against us, actually. He is better than what I remembered, I have to be completely honest. I knew he was good, but 2v2s especially. Yeah, he was pretty good the other night, in fairness to him. Okay, let's just message MaTi. The host himself. Should be with us shortly. And then we can do our Wheel of Names. Blimey, there's clouds outside. There's been nothing but sheer sun for like forever now. And it kind of threatens to rain outside. But still no rain. It's getting quite irritating now. Alright, let's ask the question. Right then, wheel spin time. Let's go and do that. As you can see, absolutely dreadful. I just put the this as a background image, but because it's only 2, it's pretty obvious. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Let's just spin it, shall we? See who gets it. Team MaTi. First up. Okay. So yeah, MaTi's map then doesn't make a massive difference in a best of 9. Both, in theory, could choose twice, as long as they keep beating each other. So yeah, let's see what map they go for. Can't remember what they went for last time. Volcano, something tells me it was. Can't remember. I'm gonna put that initially and just see if that's what they go for. I need to remind myself of the map pool, actually. That was one thing that I kind of skipped out on in the topic. We'll have a look at that shortly. Spiders. Oh, okay. Another nice map. I actually really like this map. Yep. In and out. Pretty much essential for any time that isn't a 1v1. And for most people, 1v1 as well. Ooh. Hey. I see a 1-1. I call a 1-1 at least, anyway. I said that last time. Let's just remind myself. So, we've got map pool of Burning Deadline, Drowning Horses, FE No Bugs, Final Departure, random, Freezing Bursa, Make 4, Rubies and Pearls, Spiders Island, Volcano, Coastline World, and Tournament Island. So a pretty safe map pool. Just realised I've put Timmy when I should probably put Spaghetti, considering that is what he's up as. So let's change that. Spaghetti, let's do that. Center, there we go. Okay, that's better. Whilst we're just waiting for the players to do their strategies and whatnot. We'll also remind GuDe shortly to be Team 2. We don't need to do that. He has gone and done it himself. Lovely. So one would expect the USA, the laser and tank combo, to be winning this both ways. Not impossible for the double China by any means. But yeah, not the easiest either. The tank is better than the China. The laser is better than the China. The Chinas can only do so much. Maybe the one could get the one furthest away from the tank could go MiGs, but yeah, probably not straight away. Probably forced. Maybe a barracks. Maybe if you put some pressure on the laser here. Trouble with this map is it's not the smallest. It's quite a bit of a distance to go across. It looks like it's fairly close, but it's further than you think. So you would expect the laser to have a comfortable time defending here. Especially if the tank just sends a gat or two. Yeah, let's see what the double China can cook up here. Alright. Players accepted. Let's see what we get. Like I say, 1-1 is the expectation, but you never know. Okay, we start on the bottom left then with Spaghetti and Red playing as V China. With him, MaTi and Cyan also playing V China. Right hand side, Justice on the top here in gold playing as Laser. And last but not least, with him is the Tank General of GuDe in orange. Just to make sure that we're not on mute or something stupid like that. Yeah, cool. That would have been disastrous. Good second, a tad slow here. Gonna go, yeah, so we're going for a barracks. Is this an oil grab from Spaghetti? Looks like it. And MaTi, meanwhile, is gonna go probably double war factory then. Yep. Supplies look a bit off here. Not ideal. Yeah, this looks rough. It's really bad. It's a bit unlucky. It's not the easiest. These supplies that are like left to right or horizontal, they're quite tricky to get right. These ones are pretty, like, they're much easier when they're on a diagonal, but getting these ones right is actually quite hard. We have got something I did not expect here. Is this in response to the grab? It looks like it might be. So yeah, it looks like... Okay, Justice wants to just go mass oils himself. And these Rangers are maybe a little bit ambitious. Some interesting stuff here. And Spaghetti... looks like he'll be comfortable. Especially by the time the Gatlix comes out. Dozer is going to get away. Oil capture now coming in, of course, tucking these away as well. Very nice. We actually have a first gap from MaTi, which is going to gun down the Rangers. That's nice. But Spaghetti in some danger here, because that gap makes this very, very difficult to deal with. Yeah. Justice just saying, go clear this up. What do you do if you're Spaghetti? Without a war factory, he's trying to get one now, but without a war factory, this is very, very difficult. MaTi's going to try and pile a bit of pressure on. This is where they could have some success on the counter-attack. Actually, that's quite lucky for Justice. He's still going to keep these. And to be fair, Spaghetti is just going YOLO. Certainly one way of doing it. Okay. Knocking the opponent out. I kind of like it. I mean, he's checkmating his base. No doubt about that. It's going to be a pretty quick game, this. But the thing that helps Justice... Oh, he didn't get the oils. That's big, actually. So he now has no income. Well, he does. Actually, he does still, but... Yeah, hunted. Ah, that's bad. Hunt complete. But he did drop a power down. Have to say, right team are looking like they'll be alright here. Especially if these Gats can clear up the majority of all of this. Could have been microed better. Yeah, both just going for it. So you kind of got a situation where Justice is dying. And, how has Justice got cash? Oh, he's still actually collecting from here. What are these Gats doing? Yeah, I was going to say. Nice laser locks from Justice. Bit of a wild game, this. GuDe is the one that's looking pretty strong, though, isn't he? Expanded down here very nicely. Could continue to expand here, actually. And I think he's now building up to a point where MaTi's probably going to have to pull back. And in his base, he's going to have some problems. Yeah, it's a shame, really. GuDe is going to have to, well, any second now. That's a nice move, though. From Spaghetti. That's really well played. He's saying clear it, but he's going to lose his last building here. So that is unfortunate. He actually quits just in time so that he doesn't lose the licks. Ooh, unlucky. Yeah, I think the right team have got this. Unless MaTi can pull off some sort of miracle against the tank. Justice is pretty cooked. Just make sure that Spaghetti defeated. Yeah. That's easy to do. I think these players are obviously very used to playing like casually with each other. So it's easy to forget stuff like that. And I think it won't make much of a difference at this stage. I think left team are pretty done for. Nice try from them, but I think the build from Spaghetti without the War Factory was probably what cost him. MaTi level 3 now. Has he got a dozer? He's been hunted, hasn't he? That's kind of a shame. Oh, no, it hasn't been. There is a dozer. No one was... How GuDe spotted that? I do not know. So that Chinook is most definitely going after the dozer. That much we can be confident of. I think it's going to have some success as well. And this is why you keep a player in for this exact reason. Because the micro. Oh, is he going to... Oh, I think he's cocked this up, you know. Ooh. Okay, he does take that out. So MaTi gets away with it. For now. This is nice from GuDe, expanding here. Does need a CC, though. That's pretty bad. He's been restaffed for quite a while now. Probably is going to lose this position. He's going for the dozer. Does he know? Yeah, there's the CC build now. Okay. MaTi's trying to hang on in there. He is being a nuisance. Flamer's going to come in now. So this area is probably going to get cleared. GuDe beaconing here for some reason. Not sure why. Yeah, this bottom area is going to get taken out then. Ooh, went on the mines. Unlucky. But, yeah, Missile Defender and Gat combo. Rex China. And this is going to be the end for MaTi. He's giving it a go, but that's checkmate. And, yeah, especially when this comes in. There's the 4-star. Yeah. Yeah, now this is the point where the game where MaTi's outstaying his welcome, I think is the saying. As I say, Justice not a lot he can do. He has got these oils have actually been what's keeping him sort of semi-alive, actually. It's just allowed him to continue building missile defenders. They can just slowly gun these down now. I think it's pretty obvious where MaTi is. He's got a little bit of cash. But... yeah. I'm afraid... yeah, GuDe is the problem here. He was the one that sort of stayed untouched this game. I think the left team gave it a good go. But it's tough. Especially when you see this Emperor coming in. And the drop. Yikes. Yeah. There is no stopping that. And there's the GG. 1-0. Very well played. GuDe and Justice. They take a 1-0 lead. Okay. Let's put them on the scoreboard then. As I said, though, tough to win this. There's the double V China. Not the easiest. So I'm expecting MaTi and Spaghetti to win this one. Should be comfortable. Unless Justice and GuDe can come up with some sort of miracle. But it's so difficult. Especially by the time you factor in the vision for the laser. You know, being able to use a spy drone. Very powerful. Oh, okay. Oh, still tired from yesterday. Oh. Okay. Yeah, normally expect an additional minute or two in between a game like this just to try and come up with some sort of strategy to win this. It's not the easiest. Yeah, let's see if they can come up with something that we have not thought about. Connection score, 39%. Hopefully that recovers itself. I'm sure it will. Don't think there was any issues in the last game that I could tell of. Alright. Game number 2 then. Let's dive right on in. Right then, start at top left with Justice in gold playing as V China. And with him also as V China, GuDe in the orange. Opposite them, we've got Laser here for MaTi in the cyan, and below him, Spaghetti in red playing China Tank General. It's probably the fastest I've ever done an introduction in 2v2s. Should do it more often. No need to dilly-dally or anything like that. So a very quick out supply here, rather than going for these two. Wonder why. I guess expanding to these is way easier than expanding to these, isn't it? So I can see the benefit of that. Whereas if you come out your CC straight away, that's actually semi-close. Not the best placement. You see what I mean by the, like in this case, vertical supply placements? It's so difficult to get right. That is a bit, that's kind of butchered. Not really any other word for it. But the crazy thing is about Spaghetti is that, like, he's obviously a decent player. So I'll get all these little things right, but the fact that, like, it just goes to show, like, the build's really what matters. And he gets his builds right very frequently. And that is what playing a lot of 2v2s can do for you. We're going to see a variation on build orders. So it's actually going to be Justice going for the licks. And then we're going to see... And this makes more sense, by the way. Like, for the USA, you'd expect this guy to be lixing. That makes much more sense. Okay, Flamer is going to try and deny these oils, but he'll at the very least get the oils in. There's going to be some outposts coming out here then for GuDe. He's going to be the first here. And he is going to try and save this oil, but... Okay. Oil probably will get saved. Yeah, there we go. And no need to deny because he hasn't gone for the oils. Got a gap going to meet an outpost here. Ooh, unlucky. Not actually paying attention is Spaghetti. Both these two go low. This is nice from the left team so far. Some good combo play, but these now coming into their own. Toe already out as well. Yeah, that gat should get dealt with by that gat quite easily. Yeah, there we go. That's going to go down. Yeah, the outposts could do nice. Maybe not if they just headbutt a load of missile defenders. I think the Vs are going to start being quite effective at this point now. Ooh, Dozer goes down on the cheap, but that will alert MaTi to the presence of these. So he's going to move the Vs along, and that is going to scare them off quite quickly. Dozer is exposed here. That could be the hunt. Probably worth it. Probably worth it, you know. Loses his prop licks, but I'd say that was worth it. That's quite big. I think the left team have a chance here, you know, with that hunt. MaTi still has everything he needs, but it's going to be a lot less comfortable for them now. And Spaghetti is not getting as much work done in this game. Totally different type of game. Left team have actually just tried to hold the line, but here is where it gets dangerous for them. And that MiG. Ooh, gonna get off the ground. No. Does get kind of wrecked. Kills the V. Needs some help from his teammate. But his teammate is busy dealing with Spaghetti. Yeah, I think MaTi realised he had to just kind of go for it, didn't he? But this just shows, even with a very decent start, how hard it is for the left-hand team. If Justice had those MiGs up and Black Napalm just that little bit quicker, then he might have done. But it's tough. Might get a few crosses in. Does get a few. Oh, he doesn't. I think he only gets the one there. And has he been hunted in all of this? Pretty sure he has been. And here a flamer as well. That is on the oils. Yeah, Justice is done for him. No ability to build MiGs. More units coming in. And what are you supposed to do? Even when it looked good for you. So difficult. And yeah, GG. And that'll be the GG from GuDe. And as expected, that is a 1-1. Hard luck, though, for GuDe and Justice. There was a moment there where it looked good. But as it happens, very fast 1-1. Pretty imbalanced matchup, though. So no real surprises happening on this occasion. Okay, let's see what team GuDe. See what map they want to go for. Hope for a bit of matchup this time. That was pretty sucky, really. For a map like that, especially. The first game was kind of cool, though. It was a bit all over the place. Bit messy. We like games like that. Will this be Volcano? I just feel like someone's choosing Volcano. Drowning horses. Okay. This is a map I like a lot. I didn't like it at first, but you play it more, you get used to it, and yeah, you realise it's a solid map. Players nice and quick here, which is good to see. Okay, the opposite. This is an interesting one, actually. Actually, this is an interesting matchup. No question. What is that? AI? No idea. China Tox against double GLA is an interesting matchup. So the Tox is nice. The China less so, but combined with the Tox against two vanilla GLAs, I'm going to say it can be won both ways, but you'd still probably... I don't know, actually. Definitely winnable both ways. China has to have a very good game, and their early game has to go perfectly. And by that, I mean you don't get hunted. Avoid the hunt, though. Yeah, it was v China. Yeah, don't get hunted as the China here. And if you take your time and you don't take too much damage early, then you might just be able to expand out afterwards. And I think they have a bit of a chance. And on a map like this, the China can have a good time. If the GLAs end up having to camp without any of the middle, and that is quite possible because the Tox is better than the GLA, don't forget, then yeah, I think the Tox and the China do have a chance because they can secure more of the battleground. See if that happens in reality, of course. Yeah, this map, very much all about the map control. The more of it you have, the higher your chances of winning. I'm gonna guess there'll be a lot of aggression on the China here. Yeah, we shall see. Key for the GLA is making sure they secure these areas whilst piling the aggression on the China. But that's all talk. Let's see what happens. When MaTi's ready, of course. All looking good connection-wise. That's nice to see. Lots of green. Players are ready. So game number 3. Off we go. Right then. Starting top left with MaTi, he's in Cyan, playing as Vanilla GLA. His teammate to his right, also as Vanilla GLA, is Spaghetti in the red. Opposite them, the China here for Justice in gold at the bottom left. Alongside him on the right as Tox, GuDe in the orange. Who is looking to get a box going on by the looks of it. Expect to see a tunnel placed here and an arms dealer placed here. Yeah, there we go. Looks solid, actually. That box is looking tight. I think the China has a decent chance of not getting hunted on this map. It is, if you put your dozer in here and have mines, it's pretty tight. It is pretty tight, especially with an airfield. Quite a big area with the mines here. Opposite team. Ooh. Faster resupplies from MaTi, but this is not fast. Has he cancelled it then in favour of tunnels instead? He has, hasn't he? That is a lot of workers to spend money on and not put to work, isn't it? That looks like a mistake to me. He is, however, going to get the map control in all likelihood. GuDe is going to try and get here, but I'm expecting a technical to deny that quite quickly. And it's actually going to deny here as well. Nicely done from GuDe. Things we like to see. It's going to allow him to get that up potentially as well. So that's very nicely done. We have a licks from the China. Dozer's looking fairly unsafe right now. Ooh, nice combo. Shame about the technical micro after that. But the tech RPG ultimately has stopped. That is obviously an important thing. Very, very cheeky here from Spaghetti. It wasn't a watertight box. That is very, very painful. These are the risks you take. That hurts. Oh my word. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah. And look what's happening over here. That is rough. Yeah, look at that. I've spotted it, Spaghetti. Don't you worry about that, mate. That's so hard. It's very well played by him. And GuDe does spot it now. Bottom team in big trouble. Looks like they want a dozer. Not gonna get it. And actually, the terrorists don't get anything. Bit greedy there. Should have gone for the power. So the China stays alive. Left side does get cleared at least, but maybe a quick expansion to these supplies would be the play here. Or they're going to try and clear this out. They're going to try and clear this out. Probably have to. Yeah, they probably had to do that. And it's a good clear up, actually. Bottom team staying alive then. Very nice from Spaghetti. They can use this opportunity, of course, to improve their map control, and that's exactly what they're doing. They have the middle, which is pretty good. Lixes are having to put quite a lot of work in. And these dozers are looking worryingly vulnerable for my liking. Justice is floating quite a lot here. Ooh, is he going to keep this alive? He might, you know. Yeah, I think he will. Oh, well played. Very good from Justice. At this point, do something to keep these extra safe if I were you. War Factory now going in play. Quite a few Lixes getting up here. And what are we seeing? Third Arms Dealer. Okay. Nice harassment here from GuDe. Definitely a decent recovery then from the team in the bottom. Lixes, not sure how useful they're going to be. I think that their best bet is just help GuDe in clearing map control. That's probably the best you can hope for here. Here's Justice. Did he send... He had Red Guard earlier, but I don't know if he actually had the map... had the capture building or not. Ah. That's really annoying. He's just recovered that. And, well... At least he hasn't built his workers yet. It's just an empty tech, it seems. Random terrorist and worker. Ah, the terrorist is chasing after the worker. Okay. More harassment there from GuDe. Very nice. Here comes that double combo thing I was talking about then. Should be a good clear up. One Lix goes down. Only the one Lix probably going to go down here as well. Ooh, it's close. Yep. Just the one. Very nice. Very, very nice. Could get a super tech. Will get a super tech. And that is going to be an expansion then. But yeah, bottom right, that's going to be a quick clear up for these Lixes. Looking good for the bottom team, I'd say. But, nice counter attack from MaTi. That is what they needed to do. Fast response needed. And actually now, with this, unless there's a quick response here, this box is really hurting GuDe, isn't it? The economy has been absolutely tanked. Yeah. That's probably what that's costing them badly here. I mean, he has no economy. He's just expanded here, but he doesn't actually have any workers, really. Meanwhile, 3 arms dealers, a perfectly good economy for Spaghetti. Palace building. MaTi himself is on 4. We'll probably get to a 5th soon. And just like that, now looking good for the other team. That's very nice. Yeah. Toxic Tractor should go down, but that isn't collectible now for a while. Oh, it is. The fire cleared it. Nice. Bit of a lucky break there then for GuDe. Yeah, that box looked better, didn't it, from Spaghetti? There's a bit of an art to it. I mean, that actually on first inspection looked tight. The trouble is that gap there. And because it's passable, then it goes through there. Ooh, a bit of a freeze here. By Spaghetti. That's unfortunate. With some luck, he comes back. Not actually sure where he lives, you know. Yeah, hopefully this is just temporary. That would definitely hurt the top team because they're ahead. Yeah, I was going to say Spaghetti, but actually now all good. He is back. Quite a lot of mix. Yeah, it's fine. It was just a temporary drop-off. I'm sure it was fine. A beacon place here by MaTi, just to alert them that he's collecting. I think something the Elixirs could have done earlier was preemptively kill these oils, because they're going to get captured by Spaghetti now. Looking to get a MiG blitz done. Maybe that is going to be on the oils, okay. Yeah, good move. We'll still get that one, but very nice to deny that before it gets captured. I am struggling to really see what they're going to do, though. I mean, look at this already. The Chinese wall is up in force. Elixirs aren't really going to do much. I would like to see mines on the airfields, and I'd like to see that one repaired. Justice with a bit of a float here as well, and he's about to start nicking his mate supplies by accident. Classic. Okay, they clearly want to get him out the middle. Nice MiGs. All do get away as well. I'm not sure why those Scorpions were... Okay, that's definitely going to go down. Yeah, bus goes down. They are having some success here, the bottom team. They need to clear them out this middle as soon as possible. MaTi has no palace to be seen, actually, so it is pretty much all guns blazing here if you're a Spaghetti. He's the one that's going to have to do the business here, and he's losing quite a lot. MiGs are going to probably have a good time here now as well. Seems MaTi might have forgotten about his quads over here as well. Level 3 now for Justice, just like that. A few tunnels, and that's what can happen. Yeah, middle, very nice, and everything on the palace. Oh, there is a palace for MaTi, but I call that the Dominator Palace. He is not a fan of this. Jarmankel, risky. He's going to go down, surely. Yeah. Yeah, that's the palace. Reasons to not put in the middle. 101. Just like that. MiGs coming in now. That is going to be a pretty nice blitz. Very nice. Yeah, middle getting pretty wrecked here. It's a really, really good clear up from the bottom team. I'm less sure about these Elixirs, admittedly. But I guess you might as well put into some sort of use. Oh, that's a big pop. Yeah, they'll all go down. They actually did okay, but did he need to do that? Probably not. Okay, nice pop, and a little bit of a clear-up job then. Yeah, combining with the MiGs is the key. You have the Elixirs, and then if he does pop, that's where the MiGs come to the fore. And actually, that would have been a very easy clear-up had he done that. Bit of a shame, really. Now, that is a very dead buggy. That tunnel will... Not sure if it got cancelled or not. Quite a bit of money here for the GLA. GuDe 3-star. Assume he's gotten the... What do you call it? Upgrade. Cash bounty. Now he has. Okay. Is MaTi rebuilding a palace? He is. And that is a redistribution of workers by Spaghetti. Again, MiGs coming in a little bit untidy. Only losing the one, though, I think. Quad's coming in here, but... Kind of nice defenses, these. The Gatling and then the tunnel here. There's not really any gap for anything to go through, so... Well played, bottom team. Who are now looking to take the middle. That bus is annoying. I think it's going to get cleared up now. Yeah, there we go. Also looking to clear the Stinger. That should be a clear up. Might even be able to take the oil himself or just kill it. That oil doing a lot of work for Spaghetti right now. He's on the market, but after that, what has he really got? And MaTi didn't even get a market. So the economy difference here is the key. Another carpet bomb, and that's going to just clear these tunnels up. I'd have preferred it there. MaTi is floating here. Looks like he's waiting to drop down a few markets. Now that the palace is going to come in, I'm assuming that's what he's going to do now. Maybe not. There's your carpet. Cash bounty 3 as well. Very nice. Bottom team looking pretty good here. Ooh, that Scorpion actually doing quite nicely. So that'll be the last tunnel cleared. That German cow might go down. Well, it's close. Really close. Does survive somehow. And Lotus does indeed go for the oil then. Okay, MiG Blitz coming on the supply. That's nice. Does it go down? It doesn't quite. Okay. Bus comes in to clear up. Very good. Gamma bus. As reliable as ever. Somehow GuDe still with a tiny bit to clear. That's all that harassment earlier. He had a little bit to collect still. Nice push from MaTi on the right. This is obviously a key area, but the MiGs should be coming back in a second. They are being a bit lazy, aren't they? Both players level 4. Just Spaghetti actually still 2 stars. Quite a bit away from 3 stars. Spaghetti has struggled in this game. MaTi actually with the more XP here. He's kind of done the majority of the... Like, he's cleared out on the counterattacks, which is probably why he's got more XP. MiG's coming in now, then. That oil needs to probably be TT'd by the top team. Unless they think they're going to secure it. That's a nice flamer. The flamer of Justice. Yeah, very good. An internet sense. Okay. So there's going to be a little bit of life in the China for now. Maybe a Scud is an option here. RT barrage, that's going to be on this area. That's a good choice. German Kell should get spotted here. Ooh, big blitz actually. Very nice. Level 5 for Justice now as well. That is a very painful pop. Sensible decision making by MaTi, I think. To try and clear this oil. That's just good decision making. That tunnel actually not going down on that MiG blitz. And he did lose... Well, he lost 3 MiGs to this on this airfield here. Does have all the upgrades, of course. MaTi wants to continue piling the pressure on whilst the MiGs are still landed. These MiGs need to get back in the air quicker each time. There is a trick you can do for that. When they've unloaded their payload, if you guard mode them whilst they're returning to the airfield. Like guard mode them here. They will just do that automatically. Does require a little bit of micro. Okay, EMP coming in. Not in sync, was it? MiGs are going to probably wipe out this bus. Yep, they are. Very nice pop again. I've seen some very nice pops from MaTi, you know. And these are some pretty tasty quads. Needs to micro them carefully. He's going to lose them. More MiGs coming in now as well. That is what Justice needed. Okay. So yeah, still, I'd say, advantage bottom team here. They do... Well, they still don't have this area on the left, but how valuable is it at this stage of the game? There's a similar amount available on the right and left, isn't there? The middle has a little bit more left. But MaTi, dry at home. Spaghetti, dry at home. 4 markets. And 4 markets, by the looks of it. 5. So, market advantage for the top team. GuDe does have a few. Maybe should have a few more than what he does. Yeah, these carpet bombs and artilleries, that really hurts the double GLA. Carpet bomb should be nice. That should take out that market. Might go down to the hole. Mine drop coming in here as well. There it is. Let's see if the carpet takes... Should take the market in full, actually. Yeah, easily. Nicely done. Painful loss for MaTi. Yeah, top team income-wise, just struggling a little bit. GuDe, very, very nice on the income. Because he is still collecting from the middle and from the left, actually. Big push now. It's a good push. Ooh, one bus does get bunkered, but this might be the end here for the top team, you know. Just the economy is really, really lacking for them. So they're going to have a little think here. GuDe working his way to 5-star. MaTi nearly 4-star. Spaghetti still not 3-star. Really, really needs to get the cash bounty here. I think that's why the cash per minute for GuDe is good as well. He's on the triple cash bounty here. Yeah, Spaghetti really needs to do something about that. Scud being built. Very... how the hell did he know that was there? Axe? He does have radar band scan, okay. Oh no. That's why he can see. Okay. Sneaky worker. And not so sneaky worker. Justice has now spotted it. That's kind of a shame. Imagine that just went there, across, down, tunnel. That could have been nice. Another Scud getting dropped. Yeah, I think that's a good choice from GuDe. As a rule of thumb, when you've got an advantage, no real need to rush. You can kind of just sit back and let the game slowly work your way. Okay, Lotus gets wrecked. I think she was trying to capture a market there. I think she might have succeeded as well. Because there's only 3 markets now. Ooh. Okay, those stingers aren't actually going to take any MiGs out, incredibly. No pop from Spaghetti either. Bit of a missed opportunity for some free XP there. Yeah, these stingers aren't that good. The Tox Stingers, on the other hand. If that was a Gamma Tox Stinger, a lot of those MiGs would have gone down. Hello, Apex, by the way. It'll be a bit late for me. I think. I'm going to guess it'll be a little bit late for me. Let's reassess. But I think it'll be a little late. And the idea of doing a bet against you is crazy. I am nowhere near that level right now. I will bet against you, even though it's for fun. There's just no point at the minute. The level difference is too wide. I know you'd disagree with that, but you Rusty is like me at my absolute best, and possibly more. German Kel, is it going to go down to the force fire? No, but scanned and killed. Trap also taken out. That gives away a little bit of XP. Bus will get out of there for free. MiG's coming in, but think better of it. MaTi has beaconed this tunnel. Okay, he has identified a weak spot here then. Markets. Let's do a market count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're still collecting. Just about. Okay, that does get spotted. Nicely done there. So at this point, MaTi's just turned around to Spaghetti and said, yeah, forget it. Spaghetti, who's still level 2, by the way. CC being rebuilt. Or yeah, being built. That I'm a little bit confused by. That's gonna hurt. No AP bullets. Can't afford it. It's just looking really, really rough, isn't it? Do you know that if he meant this, that's very clever, because that carpet now is actually going to have a freer time. It's going to get in. Yeah. He loses a market as well. It's so painful. It's so rough. I actually think the top team could GG at this point. I really do. They're nowhere near level 5. Nowhere near. And conversely, GuDe is not a million miles away, and Justice has been for a while. So I don't really see the successes here for the top team. I can't see where they're going to get in. We do have a Scud building. And Saboteur on a bike. But has just been successful. Okay. I was about to say, is there enough coverage here? That we've just got our answer. That's going to be a little bit annoying for GuDe. It wasn't exactly airtight. I mean, just come in here and drop there and you're in. Pretty lazy. But this Scud, on the other hand... No, the funny thing is, that could be done as well. Just... would be difficult, wouldn't it? Unless the MiGs were sleeping. Should... Oh, he's going to get in. Oh my god, he's done it. Wow, 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 wow. So both Scuds reset. Oh, man. GuDe. That's why you get stingers. That is the reason. Yeah, tunnels not as effective. Stingers and quads, absolutely no way you're getting him. If I'm honest with you, I think it's pretty academic, but it's just more triggering than anything else. Ooh. Spaghetti finally level 3. Wait, is he going to lose a load of MiGs in return? Oh my word. The repop coming just a little bit too quick there. And that's pretty much... Ooh. Very nice, MaTi. Very, very nice. That is a lot of dead MiGs. But even with that success... what are you going to do about that? Yeah, I think Spaghetti... I think that I'm just amazed the GG hasn't come in yet. That is completely unstoppable. I like the radar van. But that is GG. Right there. Probably has been for a few minutes now as well. These are unbreakable killing machines. CC is going to go down. No sign of any form of counter-attack. And no sign really of any units to do it. Radar van gets picked off. Don't think he's going to worry too much about that. Yeah. They kill so quick. Yeah, GG. There it is. And GG. Very well played from the bottom team. Yeah. Very well done. Nothing else to say other than that. Key there. Not giving away much XP. It was very nicely done. So yeah, 2-1 lead then for GuDe and Justice. I think having just watched that, I want to say that they favors the Tox China. Yeah, I know you said doesn't, Apex. I know you said doesn't. But that's why I led with time. Regardless of time, I still think it would be, bet or not, it would be, it's just not close enough at the minute. And in fairness, the way this set's going, by the time it's over, I won't have time. That's really the main issue here. I am actually in London tomorrow. I've got a 7:30 train. It is already 9:30. by the time this finishes, yeah, you get the idea. You get the idea. Reverse then. That game was interesting, for sure. It kind of went down as I expected. Right, I'll do the same. I'm just going to get some water. I'll be back in a second, guys. Alright, we're back. Mr. Pepsi, Fialfa, welcome, man. Hope you're good. Did you chat to Jacob by any chance about what you messaged me the other day? Because that could be fun. I need all the 2v2 practice I can get right now as well. I was pretty bad in the last set. Yeah, up for that though, Apex. I am trying to play a little bit more. My quick match numbers have sort of upped in the last few weeks since I got back from holidays. So I will try and keep that up. My elo is increasing steadily. So if I feel a little bit more confident, then yeah, alright, why not? Just make sure Justice is here. Alright. 2-1 lead then for Justice and GuDe. Can they make it 3-1? They certainly have a chance. But, yeah, let's see. This time then, as the V-China is MaTi playing the Cyan here. Red guard training, interesting. Going for some oils potentially. Bottom right then with him is Spaghetti playing as the Tox. Spaghetti as Tox, pretty dangerous. I expect good things. GuDe playing in orange as the GLA in the top right, and then with him also as the vanilla GLA, Justice in gold. Alright. Yeah, barracks. Alright, let's see what the chat is. I can see some betting chat. Going to England's. Yeah. Oh, interesting. You'll have to let me know when you do come to the UK or England, if we're putting it in the more specific geographic location. Oh, I see. Yeah, fine. Killer and Kiltol. Yeah, I won't say anything else, just in case there's someone watching that wants to watch that back at some point. But yeah, that's an interesting. It looked interesting, is all I'll say. What's all that about with Jacob is just trying to reinvigorate a set, a rematch from what was a very good set. The last time we did it was really nice. Okay, early map control for the top team by the looks of it. Would like to see this get deny this. And then full map control in play. Yeah, that's already... Okay, yeah, MaTi maybe a little bit brave with the oil gap. I think it is... It's not my favourite build. Yeah, Justice is all over it. That is a full deny of the oil gap. So not the best start for the bottom team. There is a Licks following. That is a beautiful looking box, though. By MaTi. I guess it could come in this way. It looks good. So the question for the Licks is, where does it go? Probably he wants to jump on this position. Probably better to do that than this position. Because at any stage, GuDe could just pop like that. We do have a technical sneaking through. But one quad pops out of here. That should solve that. Or here. Yeah, okay, does deny it. Was just an empty. Okay, Licks is flying around. They did pick a tunnel off. I would have preferred that tunnel being picked off. Would have been more valuable. Because then Spaghetti could have actually taken this area for free. They seem determined, though, to knock the middle area. But that is not the one. No. Oh, dear. Yeah, nah, that's bad. It's really bad. I don't understand why he didn't just jump on this. I really don't. But yeah, the China looking considerably weaker this game. Compared to the last one. He's trying to get these oil caps in again. That one might just get in unless the driving is amazing. No, it wasn't. And I think it would have missed it anyway. Few quads. They could, in theory, just drive around that. Or a straight headbutt. Ooh, I've missed this. Bit of damage. Quite a nice bit of damage done on GuDe then. Nice blocking with the technical. Is it going to be enough? It might be. Really good. Ah, unlucky. Nicely done from Spaghetti. He did actually drop some stuff off there. Does now need to go deal with this. Just drive through my tech. It's funny. That's the thing about technicals. Their area isn't that big. Got some... This is looking scary for MaTi. There are two Scorpions, which combined with Elixirs should do the trick. War Factory has been established. That might go down nice and quick, though. Flamer does come out. Lix is a little slow to join the party. Is the targeting on point? Oh my word. That, you have to say, it was a good cleanup in the end. But meanwhile... Oh no, he does get pushed back. Alright, bottom team surviving here then. Two arms dealers. Palace at that exact moment is going to be produced. One thing I didn't like from Spaghetti in that last game was the three arms dealers. I thought that was the wrong build. I think a Palace has to come quite quick here if you're the GLAs. Because at a minimum, you just want to get a bit of map control and get onto buggies. And a bit of popping in and out. And then the idea is you just sit back and just boy camp it. I think that's the game plan, really. Pop and pop from... Yeah, okay. Then again... Not so easy when you're losing the middle. Nice quad pop. Doesn't quite get the licks. It's good driving from... good flying, I should say, from MaTi. And these Scorpions, doing a very nice job here. Left-hand side looking secure. What the hell was that? Oh, that's my alarm. What the hell? Someone's knocking on my door. I will be back in a second, guys. Very odd. Stand by. Be back in a second. Sorry about that. Right, we're back. I think most of the action was happening here anyway. That was my neighbour very kindly reminding me to move my car. Well, I think you lot need to tell me what happened there. Oh, God. All I know is that this left position got held and MaTi has... he has elixirs still. Well... bottom team with a fairly decent amount of map control here. Palace only... it's slow, isn't it? These are slow palaces. I think Justice has the right idea, though. That palace was at least semi-quick. Do we have a palace? No sign of a palace at all from the talks. There are a lot of scorpions out, though. This is a nice push. Flamers, elixirs, and scorpions is a very nice combination. Bottom team don't really want to hang around here. Nice clear up from these elixirs as well. Do we have a propaganda yet? Not yet from MaTi. It's on an oil as well. Bus gets picked off. Is there another bus coming? It might not be. Yeah, they are fun, aren't they? The old quick matches. Nice repop there. But elixirs ultimately are on top. Diamond Kale looks like he's about to get barbecued. He does. And that is the entire map under the control of the bottom team. Just like that. This might be a quicker win, you know. I do like the idea here. Yeah, the China really, without taking any more substantial early damage, they have a really nice time. Ooh. Naughty boy. MaTi stealing the supplies of spaghetti. Hasn't noticed. They're going to get a bit of a clear out on these tunnels. Does he want the pop? He does. So that is the idea, of trying to bait the pop. And probably is going to work, isn't it? Yeah. Smart cookies. Very nicely done. And yeah, how long are the top team going to last? Scud does now come in play. But the map control... there is a palace now as well here for spaghetti. Okay. Looking very nice for the bottom team. Very, very nice. I'm liking the positioning here as well. By MaTi. And I think if you look at the incomes, you can see... what? 15k plus versus 8k. It's almost double. And... Lix is just going to dive on in here. Are there even any quads left? Mig's now out as well. MaTi, bit of a slow start, but has recovered quite nicely. No Migs lost there. GG called from GuDe. Yeah, probably the right call. GG from MaTi. Good quits. And I think any second, Justice should probably be calling it. Because he'll see what's in his base and realise, yeah, there it is, GG. And yeah, nicely done from the bottom team. 2-2 at the score. Good set. Certainly better and closer than what the last one was. Oh dear. Okay, map now is MaTi and Spaghetti to decide. Hello, game over, by the way. Alright, let's see what map they want. Maybe it will be Volcano this time. Or it might be Rubies and Pearls. It is Volcano. Okay. Okay, what we got? GLA USA Infotox. Nice. That looks nice. Okay. Let's reopen that. I think it was lefty right. And I think it was a GLA Tox against a USA Inf, was it? Yes, it was. Winnable both ways again. Unquestionably. Just has gone for a cigarette. No problem. And yeah, GLA. GLA in the top left is Justice. Fine. Nice. Well, might as well do that. Back in a second, everyone. Right, we are back. Take this opportunity to order dessert quickly. Do that whilst waiting for the smokers. I think Justice is back at least, just waiting on spaghetti. Where is Uber Eats? There we go. The missus will be most upset if I don't order desserts, that is for sure. What is in my basket? Oh, you basket. Okay. Seems that it was already in the basket. It's like they know me brilliantly. Alright, actually looks like we're nearly ready to go here. Just waiting on MaTi. Connection looks like it temporarily went a bit dodgy, but okay. Hopefully that will recover. Correct. Check out. Well, that was easy. £2 tip. I'm a nice guy like that. It's not really customary in the UK. Just in case Pepsi, you're wondering there. Anyway, next game, game number 5. I did get used to the whole 20% tips. It's pretty mental. When you're on holiday, it's easier, of course. Okay, starting top right then, we have got MaTi on the side playing as Vanilla USA. With him on the bottom right, Spaghetti in the red playing as Infantry. Up against them, Tox here for GuDe in the orange. With him in gold is Justice playing VGLA. It would have been better for the left team had these two GLAs flipped, because the Tox has a better time against the USA. The GLA has a better time against the infantry, in my opinion. That might sound counterintuitive, but the Licks, which is almost certainly what we're going to see here, that Licks is easier to stop as the GLA, because the quads are cheaper. Okay, quick, fast mines on the power. What you'll probably see is a couple of bunkers here, whilst then also building the Licks at the same time. And realistically, the left team should be expecting the Licks. Nice dozer drop. Justice kind of caught sleeping. Bit annoying, more than anything else. But yeah, Terrorist now is going to get in position. And is going to slow this collection down at the same time. Nicely done from MaTi there, with a very standard build order. Ooh. Oh, that's bad. Oh dear. That might already be game over. He had a Terrorist there as well. That hurts. That really hurts. And the minigunner going forward to deny that. Yeah. I mean, they know what's coming. It's extremely obvious what this is. Is that? Presumably the intention is a TT. He doesn't get it. It's big. It's really big. I think one of the terrorists didn't quite get there. And I think the repair started in time anyway. Look how quickly that thing repairs, man. Ooh, Dozer will get picked off. Yeah. Yeah, that does get picked off. Licks, though. Ooh. Licks opting to go... I see, because of the stinger. Fine. Still... does he drop his load? Yeah, he has to. I want to say the Licks could have done more here. There is going to be a second Licks. Nice. Quad at the back as well. And actually, more or less dealt with them. GuDe coming in for the clear up. So despite the really rough start, actually not looking too bad for the team on the left here. And Rebel dropped off, so wants to go and get the oils in a bit. Nice transition into a war factory there from Spaghetti. And here comes the potential death blow. This is why it's so difficult as the left team. Because even if you do survive the Licks, you now don't have the units you need to stop the V-blob. This is why it's terrible. It's horrible, in fact. Even all the in and outing you can do isn't going to save that. Yeah. And he knows it. That's a little bit ambitious. You could get across here. Might have a chance, but yeah, ignoring them. Ambulance comes in for the crush. And I can't see them lasting long. Mind you, if he pounces on it... Ah, nah, too late. Another Licks as well. What do you do if you are Justice? Ooh. Yeah. Absolutely pounced on. That is horrendous. Not really anything you can do. GG straight away from Justice. Almost certainly followed up by GuDe. There it is. Yeah. Well played, right team. 3-2 lead for them. That is the first time they've had a lead this set. Well played to them. Get them a 3 on the scoreboard. So yeah, not the easiest. See what I said earlier about them being switched around? I think really the GLAs have to be aggressive in this matchup. Hello, Super Particle Cannon, by the way. What did I order for dessert, says Pepsi. Good question. Yeah. I have ordered just some chocolate ice cream for myself. The girlfriend has like an Oreo milkshake thing. It's literally the same thing we get every time, because autism. What's my elo? I think it's like, Alfie Ace, hey man. And hello, Super Particle Cannon again, by the way. I know I said hi, but yeah, hi again. My elo is, I think it's just under 1800, which actually is about as high as it's ever been. I went through a phase of just literally hovering around 1700, and as soon as I got a bit up, I played terribly, and then as soon as I started playing like half alright, it would like drop no lower than 1650. But then it rarely goes above 1750. Suddenly though, yeah, it's a little bit higher than that. It is a bit annoying though, because you end up, like, honestly, the amount of times I was getting Excal, not that it matters too much because his elo so hurt, it doesn't really hurt, but demoralizing is probably the word I'd use. There's several other words one could use as well. Desperate is another. Yeah, good to see you, Alfie. Hope you are good. Right, reverse time, and must-win game then, really, for Team GuDe. We start with him as the infantry in orange. And with him, Justice in the gold, playing as Vanilla USA. Opposite of them, Spaghetti bottom left as the Tox in the red. 2 times in a row for him, he'll like that. And MaTi playing as the VGLA in cyan. So even though that wasn't the cleanest execution by MaTi and Spaghetti, it was still a pretty comfortable success, and we are almost certainly going to see a return licks here. Thing is, if you know Elix is coming, there's no guarantee that it's easy to stop. I mean, everything in that last game went absolutely perfectly for Spaghetti. Like, perfect. He had a minigunner that denied the tunnel. He had a truck that denied all the workers and the tunnel hit. And even though he had a terrorist in position. There was a stinger in his base, in GuDe's base, so it kept him alive a little longer. But it actually didn't really do anything in the end. So yeah, it was rough. Really, really rough for GuDe. And the thing is, right, when you get a tunnel up there and there without... Not, you know, this, for starters, you're getting 4 more RPGs out. And those RPGs are key for stopping the licks. So already this game's going to go quite different, I think. I also think Spaghetti knows exactly what to do in this situation. And the fact that there is a Tox RPG coming through already says a lot. That is quick. I wonder if there's a rebel in there. Nope. Okay, nicely done. Ooh. No bunker just yet. And good pressure from MaTi though on the USA. Nicely done. So already, that's a good deny. Minigunner does deny the workers as well. V under pressure. Technical. That's not empty. Oh, is it his last dozer? It's not. That's his last dozer, but that is an empty tech. Shame. And second supply goes down. Is he gonna brave it? He is. Why not? Ooh. Might have just... Oh, he gets it. Wow. Needs to target the terrorist. He just gets it in time. Lix goes down, but I think it's done its job. Good. Hunted, though. Not sure it matters. Ooh, tell you what though, Spaghetti with the potential assist here. Nice. Big A move. Only losing the one quad. That is very well dealt with by the left team. And in that time, the hunt came in and he got that tunnel out. That's big. Yeah. I'm not even entirely sure that's got anything in it. It's not even got a bunker. Spaghetti not paying attention here. My god, neither was good. Could have got 3 RPGs there. Okay, V-Blob comes in. This is actually not over just yet then, because little have I remembered. Although Spaghetti's had some success here, what do you do against that? Okay. No loss so far. This is going to be completely wrecked. And MaTi is very much in danger of being kicked unless he drops a barracks or something. I think he's trying to... Is that... Oh my god. Is he going to get the hunt in? Wow, he is. He is. He gets it. Oh, that's potentially massive. MaTi with his last contribution here. Absolutely massive. And had that army just killed these buildings quicker, Justice would not have got hunted. That is massive. Good quits. Yeah. Near micro? My god, Justice. Mate, where's the micro? Where is the micro? That is a completely unnecessary loss of a V. I think he's trying to pay attention in 2 places as part of the problem. It does have some success here. Will probably get himself to 3-star very soon. Crusader's a nice thing to build. Very nearly 3-star here. Pathfinders could be very powerful. Yeah, that is clever from Justice, you know. Who is microing in 2 places. That's going to be level 3, so he should be able to get on Pathfinders now. Yeah, there it is. Ooh. I didn't even spot that myself. Good job Justice did. Spaghetti trying to try and hang on in there. Not going to be the easiest task though. And nice hold here as well. He will try and fight it. Do need to see some micro here. Ambulance picked off. Don't think that's going to matter too much. Only that V can't get healed. Arm Stealer should go down. Okay, to the hole. I think what I'd like to see from Justice is fighting on 2 fronts here. Ops to just go back. That probably is a good decision. This is going to come forward now, yeah. Spaghetti surely can't recover this now. Did give it a very nice go, but that USA, so powerful. The infantry forcing the GLAs to build quads. The USA having a bit of a free hit. Free time. I think there's Pathfinders in this now as well. A load of Hellfire drones as well. Yeah, there we go. You hear that and you think, ah. I must admit, Justice has left his base awfully empty here. Don't know if it's going to matter too much. But I would like to see him build some units. Yeah, he is doing that now. Okay. But it's a scary army. Tunnel is going to get built. Probably will get up as well. Would like to see the rest of the army combine. How quick can Spaghetti recover? I don't think he's going to have enough here. The Hellfire drone's doing a nice job there as well. Micro is good from Justice. And I don't even know if he has much to counter-attack with now. He gets this tunnel up, but does it really matter? He'll probably take out the War Factory. But in theory, this should all die before the base can die. Especially if Pathfinders actually get a bit of a connection here. Oh, he's going for the Pathfinder. No, misses it. Okay, nicely done. It's 1V goes down. Very nice. There's one building left. Oh, there's two building left. Ah, okay. The game plan from Spaghetti is very clear, but what's he got left? The answer is very, very little. I think if you're Justice, you should just build a load of Chinooks and just, in fact, don't even collect, just build these Chinooks and just spread them across the map. Get full vision. Just make sure you don't miss anything. Yeah, I don't think it matters. Spaghetti's so thin on the ground. Spaghetti's so thin. Lol. Yeah, there's no way it can stop this army. It's going to arrive at his base too quick, I'm afraid. Doesn't have the money. That's all going to go down. He's going to try and recover, but again, I don't think it's worth it. This area is about to get wrecked, I'm afraid. And GG any second. Yep. Goes for it now, but look what's here. Money exceptionally low. And there's no way this quad's going to do anything, I'm afraid. Yeah, there it is. GG. Gave it a go right to the bitter end, but yeah, didn't have quite enough in the tank in the end. Nice try. Both teams then winning once again, 3-3 at the score. Very well played. Unlucky for MaTi and Spaghetti. They did give that a decent go. Oh, whoops. That is the wrong password. That's better. Okay. Yeah, that situation does that. We're the same elo, is that right? Interesting. We could be the same elo, but that don't mean much. I do indeed like my 2v2, Alfie. I actually generally try to just mix it up a bit. As a general rule of thumb, 1v1s are what you'll see the most on my channel, but you'll see the 2v2s, 3v3s, the occasional FFA. I kind of deliberately don't do FFAs that often, mainly because Legionnaire is just obviously such a superior product in that area, and Kiltol for that matter, and Dominator, and Excal when he does his undercovers. Yeah, so there's not really much point competing with any of them. Oh, and Goldfish. Yeah, well, all these people are better than me at FFA. Yeah, FFA. Sorry, I was getting confused then. He said FE. FE. Not as quick this time. So yeah, that's why I don't tend to cover FFAs quite as much. The other thing is just time. Yeah, they are enjoyable. I am very much looking forward to Outpost Live this year. That is something I'm looking forward to. Undoubtedly. Okay, all players here. That's good. We can do our in and out. Bit of a classic map, FE. Very nice. Oh. What the hell? Oh, my word. Wow. Oh, wow. It could be long on this map. Could be very long. Well, I'm going to have to probably eat that ice cream while streaming still. There's a likely chance of that. Oh dear. Still another 20 minutes until it arrives. So you've got the same elo as me on 10 quick matches. Yeah, sums it up, doesn't it? Ay. So, Demo Tox against Double Stealth. I'm gonna say that's pretty much... Yeah. I think on this map, with the ability to build those Scorpions, the bottom team should win. But if these Stealths hold on... It's close. It is a close one. I'm going to give Tox Demo the edge, because their scuds are also a little bit better. If it does go into a bit of a bunker fest, their scuds are superior. Both of them. The Tox scuds with Gamma and the Demo scuds all a little bit better than the scuds of the Stealths. Right, here we go then. Strap yourselves in. Top left, we've got Justice playing in the gold as GLA Stealth General. With him also as the GLA Stealth General, it is GuDe in the orange. And then opposite him, MaTi in cyan as Demo. With him to the left, Spaghetti in red playing as Tox. Expect to see a big wave of this player has got technical training, because no one's getting anything else. You can be sure of that. The Stealths kind of have the choice here as to who gets the safe and who gets the dangerous. I think it would make more sense for the Tox to be going down here, but interestingly, that's not the way they've done it. The reason I say that is because the Tox tunnels are obviously better. So surprised at the order they've gone in, but okay. Sneaky workers, not really sneaky from either player. Assuming they saw the respective workers. Spaghetti certainly did. But did Justice. Okay, both getting tunnels here. Ooh. That is a little unlucky. Could have at the very least got the worker, but yeah, it was unlucky not to get it, really. That does get spotted, alright. And that terrorist was also successful. Let me get a bit of a meeting of the crossing of swords, per se. Is that a TT? That might be. He's dropped off another worker. It is a TT. And it does sort of get denied. Hull survives. Not really sure what the opposite aggression was. There's your answer. Very nice from GuDe. Terrorist just chilling there. Ooh, was that the grenade tech? I think it was. A lot of red flying around the map right now. That is Justice saying, by the way, mate. Ooh. Ouch. A lot of dead workers for MaTi. A lot of dead workers. He is in a bit of a rough spot here. Would like to see GuDe get a tunnel up. Be a massive missed opportunity if he doesn't get it. Oh, there's a super tech. Ah, oh dear. And that goes down. Actually, Justice in some major trouble here as well. So, MaTi does clear that up. Tunnel is now going up here. But who's taken the more damage? Justice is in a really rough spot. MaTi does still at least have this supply. In fairness, though, MaTi is on 2 supplies, isn't he? That now gets beaconed. How has he actually spotted that? How has that been spotted? Okay, that tentacle goes down. Is he going to give a super take away? Probably has. Yeah, he has. Okay. Nice demo trap. That could be nice from MaTi. So actually looking better for the top team. The demo trap's going to be key. Oh my word. Oh, he misses it. He got greedy. That's big. That's real big. And MaTi is going to have to sell up here. Tunnel will get denied. How much work can that super tech really do? Quite a lot, as it turns out. Ooh, nice micro. Gets stopped. That's big. But, nice clear up from Spaghetti. Credit where credit is due. MaTi is weak, for sure. But in that time, Justice is now looking to get back in the game. Yeah, Funky won this. Very much could go either way. Good deny of the supplies here. What are we seeing from Spaghetti? He's going for Palace. Yeah, use them there and then there. That's it. That's what you want to do. I think that's a nice getaway there. Ooh, it's close. Just gets away. Very nice driving from Justice there. Yeah, no need to be losing anything at this stage. Although, he did clear that up. That was the idea, right? He was counter-attacking whilst taking some damage here, I think. Spaghetti looking good. Nice, fairly quick expansion to the third supply here. Very obvious what the priority is for the top team. Palace, almost identical in timing for GuDe and for Spaghetti. But yeah, these... very much top priority, clearing this top left up. Ah, that's so annoying. Okay, he's looking to wrap round. That's got men in it. There you go. There they are. They're all going to melt like that. And to be fair to Spaghetti, it's looking like another good cleanup. Couple of tunnels go down. But those scorpions, no real answer. Hijacker could help. And this Palace could help as well. But the longer this goes now, the better it's going to get. Spaghetti level 3 now. And is on a Palace. So expect to see Gamma. All that shenanigans coming in. Super grenade tech. Nice steal. Worth it. Very much worth it. MaTi will be gutted. Yeah, Spaghetti definitely has come in clutch this game, hasn't he? He rescued his mate whilst taking the top left area out. And he's held on to that top left area. And he's got on a Palace at the same time. And he's helped his mate in the bottom middle. Yeah, he's definitely MVP this game. Think he's the strongest player here. Want to say that's right. Someone might correct me. I'm pretty sure out of the 4 here, he's the strongest. Do have a bus from him now as well. This is what I mean. If you're the top team and you see that, what are you thinking? You got your own bus. But that bus can't compete with that bus. As you see. Nice micro. Goes back in. There are 2 general points still to spend, however, for Spaghetti. Would like to see him spend them. Ooh, failed TT by the looks of it. MaTi just doing little annoying things. It is good. They kind of just distract. More nuisance than anything else. Yeah, it's been 2 years since I've seen you, mate. It really has been. Ooh, yeah, GG. Calls it. As soon as he sees a gamma bus, he calls it. Yeah, there you go. So, prediction was right. Demo Tox coming in with the win there. So, MaTi and Spaghetti now on match point. But they do have to find a way to win as the double stealth. Apparently not the easiest task. Yeah, I'll see you. It's funny how 2 years passes by, but yeah, it will have been 2 years by the time the next LAN rolls around. It's quite sad, that. And Alfie, I know, obviously not the easiest for you, but would be kind of cool to meet you in person. If not this time, maybe another time. But yeah, I appreciate the circumstances make it tricky. Health first. Health as well, all that. It is true. Yeah, health always comes first, man. You really important. Something I remind myself of very regularly. I'm mid-30s. I know obviously you've got a few years on me, but doesn't really matter what age you are. It's all the more important. So do keep yourself well, my man. Alright, MaTi and Spaghetti just scheming. A decent chance for them to close this out. By no means a guarantee. Yeah, they have got a decent chance here. Okay, here they go. They are happy. They know what they're going to do. Let's see if whatever they're planning can work. I guess the best thing they can do is double the demo here. Doubling the Tox is tricky. Mainly because Tox tunnels. Alright, so we start bottom right with GuDe playing in the orange as demo. With him, the Tox General here for Justice. He is in gold. Up against them, Spaghetti in the top left here in red playing as stealth. And then with him, MaTi also as stealth in the cyan. Okay. Dessert is 8 minutes away. Ooh. Will this set be over in 8 minutes? I kind of hope not. But it would time very, very nicely for dessert. I'm conflicted. Let's see what happens. I think if the top team are going to win it, they have to do it fairly quick, is what I would say. And in a full GLA mirror, anything can happen. Knowing Spaghetti, he has a plan. Second supply is a little slow from him here. Gonna build over there, is it? Or is it just gonna be a late second supply? There is 2 barracks out. It's almost like the equivalent of an all-in. MaTi beacons here for some reason. Is that because he's got a worker going all the way around? Maybe. Spaghetti now beacons this. Sees it, can't do anything about it. Now he's building. That was very late from Spaghetti, you know. It's going to be a TT from him. Does get his own tunnel up. Now he gets the technical training. A little bit slow with that, but gets it in time, crucially. First technical coming in. That's for some light harassment. Is he going to try and stealth that? Is that the idea? If it is, he's a bit slow with it. That could have been a good idea. Worker trying to sneak down there. That might be full, you know. Oh, I think it is. Oh! Denied. Does get denied. And all he lost was a fake barracks. So, yeah, good result. Technical does go down, okay. Meanwhile, yeah. See, that was kind of what I was expecting. Unfortunately, I can't see 2 TTs at once, but GuDe has taken considerable damage here. And his income is very low. I think that was his arms dealer. Or potentially his second arms dealer that got cooked there. And the Tox Justice is going to have to do a considerable amount of work here. Nice idea. I think it will get denied by the terrorist. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, GuDe is looking in a rough spot. And the money is the problem for him. He is in a desperate state. Ooh. That tunnel, picking that off could help. And is MaTi going to pay attention? He's not. Ah, it bugged out. That's so unlucky. Does get two of them still. Quad's coming in. Nice from Justice here. Can GuDe hold on long enough? He needs to get the worker. He misses it. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. Okay. Justice with a insane amount of work that he needs to put in here. Very well played from MaTi this game. He is looking strong. GuDe, anything but. He's starting to recover here, but he's a long way off. Spaghetti comfortably on 2 supplies. Worker's going to get melted, but not that it matters. I think it's just scouting. Very fast attempt at the expansion here from Justice. That's very good. The Law of Excal. Take an area over as quickly as possible. Always bring workers or dozers with you, where possible. And GuDe is on his deathbed. So it is going to probably be Justice by himself here. You see there that rocket just fired at that gooey man there? That there is an example of something that's going to be fixed in the data patch. That bug per se. That's going to be fixed in the new data patch by the balance committee. It's a small one, but he just wasted a rocket. They didn't need to spend it. It's actually very irritating. So it's kind of a pretty cool change. That tunnel is going to get up. That's sloppy actually from Spaghetti. Loses that. That's a shame. Didn't need to lose it. I think he was worried about that RPG though. Nice deny there. So it's kind of even. Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4 supplies. Plays 1, 2, 3, 4 supplies. The only difference is that it's even Stevens for the stealths. Whereas GuDe is basically dead. And Justice is the one carrying. Ooh. Yeah, you can't force fire that, mate. You need That's not going to work. Surely MaTi knows you can't force fire demo traps, right? No? No? Okay, that's annoying. Maybe... Oh my giddy arm. Mate, come on. Okay, nice counter-attack, actually. He realizes that's the idea. But I think these Scorpions should be able to repop out in time. Yep, they do. And Spaghetti gets out of there. Palace is starting to be constructed. Probably needs another tunnel here as well, as I say that. There we go. A lot of work for Justice to do here. He's under some serious pressure. These Scorpions could see this tunnel off. That would be quite nice. I think what we need to see here really is GuDe just doing little annoying things like MaTi did in the last game. Kept him relevant. Okay, these Scorpions should now take this tunnel out. Yeah, there we go. He can hear, as if to say, his Scorps are here, so, you know, go do something. MaTi is beaconed here as well. A lot of beacons flying around here. Okay, he wants the counter-attack over here. That, I can see why. Ooh. Palace is out. Okay. That could be the moment. The thing they need to see this out, couldn't it? Ooh, he just gets in. Super annoying. Somehow that one building the palace stayed alive. I'm not entirely sure how. Yeah, Justice nearly cleared up here. Should be able to hold, but he's down to the 2 supplies now. You do wonder if GuDe should just be surrendering. I'm not entirely sure what he's been building, to be honest with you. I'm a little bit perplexed by that. German Keller's in one of these, is he? Maybe not. Arms dealer under pressure then. Alright, GuDe is now coming in with a technical to try and be as annoying as possible. That is never a bad move. But you can't see any of these tunnels. Is that a TT? It's not, it's an M. Oh, it's just a grenade tech, okay. Should get a bit of work done. Yep, very nice. Is Justice gonna pop? Palace now also from MaTi. Oh, he's got his Palace down here, okay. Walls are closing in on the bottom team here, aren't they? MaTi level 3 now. Entire top side secure. And can they recover? There's a battle bus out now for Justice, but GuDe just a little bit too weak here in this game. Would have they been better off just quitting? I mean, in a game like this, you can quit. Because you're not giving power. So I just wonder if they would have been better off doing that. Maybe they would have been. Good micro on the bus. Very good. Really nicely done. Have to be very, very careful microing these. They should just go in there now. Whoa. Seen better pops. Because that gamma bus is the problem here. That bus probably just shouldn't engage it. Yep, exactly. Is he on gamma now? He is. I did just see some purple coming out there. Spaghetti with his own buggies, though. It's a very nice, quick conversion there. Second bus out now. John Cal, is he going to go down? He does. Overextension by the bus there. So these buggies will now just be able to pick that off. Cash bounty 1. Oh, that's somehow alive still. Cash bounty for MaTi. They should all go next. Why? I didn't see that. Something here, clearly. That could be a nice demo trap. Yeah, it is a nice demo trap, you know. Alright. Won't keep the arm steerer alive, but, you know. It's too late on the cell, I'm afraid. That is too slow. I think it's that he's... Oh, I see. That's what it is that he's laughing about. He's just being really, really annoying with his grenade tech. There's not really a lot you can do in this position, is there? Other than lay a few annoying demo traps. That's really about it. Ring doorbell camera. Lovely. Dessert has arrived. Am I going to be able to get it? That's the real question. I might have to. Otherwise it melts. That wouldn't be good. Delivered 10:22. Perfect. It arrived a minute ago. That's what we want. I feel like the GG's so close that I don't want to go get it yet. That's the problem. Justice is going to fight on there. But how long can he fight for? They are steadily losing on the map. They have so little map control, and Gamma Buses is all they've got going for them at this point. Nice job, Mikel. Can I quit? Yeah, he can. Of course he can. Or at least my understanding is that he can. I can't even type. It's them that's got to say it. Yeah, I mean... GG. Yeah. I think Justice has said, give me a go. There are situations where you can quit. It's just common sense, right? I mean, GuDe could have quit in this. He really could have done. And when you're 2 GLAs like that, there's, you know, it's fine. It's when you've got a China or a USA that gives power. That's where it's controversial. Where that's not applicable, it just doesn't matter. Mikel looking to chase there, but they are just losing more and more map control. And I think this might be the final assault from Justice, but does he know there's a palace there? I don't think he does. Oh my god, the angry mob. Wow. The palace now reveals itself, and yeah, GG. There it is. GG's. Very well played, MaTi and Spaghetti. They take it 5-3. Well played, GuDe and Justice. They certainly did better than what myself and Tommy did. I'm just going to say I was rusty. Alright, GG's. That was nice. Why am I called Twister's Toe? I need to remind myself, actually, what Twister with a T and an R. Let's rename myself. Like that. There we go. One less thing to worry about. Okay, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Nice set. GG's. Hope you all enjoyed it. Hello, Thriller of Autumn and Nuke Truck Boom, by the way. Love the British accent. I appreciate it. Very kind of you. And yes, good night, Alfie. Sorry, probably a bit late to say that. But GG's, yes. I'll see you all soon. I'm not sure when my next stream is. Hopefully it'll be one not in the distant future. I'm away for the next 3 days with work, so it'll be sometime soon after that. Maybe I'll try and squeeze one in Thursday. But yeah, till then, guys, GG's. Have a good week, and yeah, see you soon. Bye-bye.